All right, welcome everyone. We're Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we're here for
The Legend of Vox Machina, Season 3, Episode 12, Season Finale. Officially, the end of the Chroma Conclave arc. Let's go.
Raishan as a Draco Lich.
Yep.
Yeah.
Because if your body ain't working too good, well, you know, Thordak had a pretty good one.
Thordax was pretty doped up. Now, It was also crystal infused, you know.
Right, and so it's not that anymore, but you know, you can still work with it.
Yeah, it's not going to have that that nasty curse thing that you were dealing with, right?
Yep.
So that's fun.
That's good.
That's really cool. Also, you know, you're going to bring all your spell casting and your crazy genius into that, you know, big dumb brute's, you know, head.
That's going to be quite the combination.
Quite the combination.
But we're doing this in a particular location.
We are.
And Vox Machina do not know the significance. So,
no.
But maybe they're about to find out.
They might be. So, yeah, y'all, without further ado, let's get into this. Yeah.
You did that.
Huh.
Cute.
The spell might have destroyed my old form. But I have become death, child.
That little bit of Thordak's voice that's like still in it.
Yeah.
I love it.
Oh, well.
All right.
They got the Azula flame upgrade. Whoa! Let's go! All
right.
I'm gonna punch that dragon in the face.
This body feels no pain.
I think the fire elemental form might be nice right about now.
Yeah, I think. Hand! Oh.
Oh my god. I love it. What a way to have like a whole person shit be brought in. That's so cool.
On Vax too.
Oh, nice. And Raishan probably wasn't aware of that. Yeah.
Oh.
These flames burn different.
Oh, well. That's unfortunate.
Your puppets. Pulled strings and you danced.
Oh no.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh no. Wall of fours?
Oh shit. I love it.
I've got a plan.
Don't do this to me, Kiki.
This group takes chances all the time. Now it's my turn. Facts.
Is she gonna pull Raishan into the earth or something?
Okay, her body.
Oh, is she gonna try and bring her back to life, basically?
Oh, and then hit it with the fire breath right when she comes back up. Oh, yeah, okay.
All right.
Been a while since we've wild shaped. Let's go.
Yeah. I feel like that form might not do as well against... Oh,
There we go.
Yeah.
Yeah, kind of a big glowing, you know, beacon to where she is, though. My turn to breathe. Oh. Well, you tanked it.
Okay, you're at the body.
Oh, nice. The ripple hit the, Oh my god.
What? So she went into the earth like she did before.
Yeah. Oh!
Yeah. Nice.
Okay.
Cool.
Wait.
Nice.
Oh. The curse, yeah.
Oh. Oh.
Can't escape it. I'm putting it into you. Oh.
Oh, that's...
You cannot harm this body.
Looks like she just did.
Oh. Oh, and that's it. It's over.
Yeah.
Oh, and because it's so weak, it just...
Yeah, it just... The flesh just sloughs off.
Yeah.
Kiki, I don't know how you did that. But you are legendary.
It's a bit cheesy, but awesome.
You gonna kiss me or what?
Oh.
Oh, wait, one sec.
That was a certifiable D&D moment. Right
Yeah, yeah.
That,
Yeah, that was still a pretty crazy play that she did.
yeah. As effectively her...
Her feeble mind, yeah.
Well, also the... what's the...
Matron.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That spell that's so cool, but doesn't actually work very well. Oh.
Right.
Okay.
Whoa.
Even if you retrieve him, there will be a cost.
And there is.
Whoa. Okay.
Nice. Oh. No, okay, I just thought of something really dark.
Yeah.
Even if we could, his spirit has long departed this plane.
Actually, no.
Yeah.
I've sensed that his soul is being held prisoner within Orthax.
Yep. Cool. No doubt.
If I lose Percy and you,
Sister, I'll gladly give my soul for one day of your happiness.
No one can undo the past.
Well, one can certainly try.
Oh. Yeah. The body is now,
He is as good as
not a corpse, Entirely.
Right.
Doing some dark shit now.
Human transmutation, go.
Yep.
All right.
Orthax, I seek vengeance.
against
You, bitch.
You.
Yeah. Oh. Oh.
Okay.
What is this?
Okay, what do we got?
Percival DeRollo, I demand
All the souls that have been taken.
Percy belongs with me.
Percy, I'm coming!
Maybe this is just the way that Orthax wanted to claim another.
It'll be way tougher without cash. Perhaps you belong here too. Little boy. Fall into a pact with the matron.
Hold it down!
Yeah, there you go.
Give in to your vengeful heart, champion. For the matron's fate cannot be changed.
Percy, guide me.
Gotta go fast, man.
Okay. Ooh, I like it.
Oh. God, this imagery.
I don't think that's Percy.
DeRollo, can you hear me? We need to go. Now, there is work to be done.
A soul cannot be rescued from my domain. Especially one who does not wish to leave. Fuels my forge.
Wow.
Why I cannot drown out his guilt.
Damn. I love it.
Snap out of it, DeRollo! Come on!
this has to happen now. How? I don't know. There's no manual for this.
Yeah.
That's cheeky.
This isn't how I wanted to do this. And God's know all this attention would appall you.
Oh, yeah.
With you in single, I was so proud. You stood up for me, and I lied to you. And the cleverest man I know.
Oh. Laura Bailey, y'all.
Mm-hmm.
I love you, darling. My heart. It's yours.
Ooh.
What?
Ooh.
What?
Ooh.
Oh.
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 And so do I.
Yeah. Brother.
You are like a brother to me.
This is my realm.
Yeah. I get a predator handshake too.
Do it now!
Boom. Whoa.
Oh shit.
All right.
Okay.
Okay.
Here we
yeah.
go.
Careful. Recently taken up breathing.
Can't believe it.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
He's gonna need to lean
Cool.
on you for a bit. Oh
Just
man.
a bit. Okay.
Yeah, the cane.
Darling, you made it to the gate twice today.
At this rate, I'll be jogging by my 60th birthday.
As long as the other bits work, I don't know.
Jesus, these two.
Scanlan has some chickens on in the chateau.
Nice.
Ah.
Get? Give the Lord some help.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. Nice.
Oh.
I owe you my life, brother. I won't forget it.
Ah.
All right.
Whoa.
Oh. All right. But chicken.
Yes, knife. I will do your bidding.
Oh shit.
Must.
You ding it.
Oh yes, I'm here.
Thought I smelled chicken.
Yeah.
Ah, that's our Scanlan, always the meat man.
Nice.
Well, our mission is over. And even though we really shouldn't have succeeded, we kind of did. I've been looking for something else.
Oh.
Okay.
I tried all the wrong ways to find it, but the right one found me. As corny as it sounds, I like myself better when I'm with Kaylee.
Whoa.
But you matter to us too, Scanlan.
You guys are like family to me.
Ooh. Fun. Yeah.
I don't want to bring down the room. I just wanted to say that after dinner, we're heading out.
Where will you go? World tour sounds nice.
I've been putting off
I've been thinking about things too.
To become who I was meant to be.
So, turns out we'll be leaving as well.
Just don't run off and get married or anything. And fret not, Gilmore. Percy and I will join you in Whitestone.
After all, Lady Vexalia has yet to experience life as a noble.
True. True.
We're still Vox Machina, and we still fuck shit up.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'll drink to that.
Okay.
Wow.
It's moments like these when you
Yeah.
really start to question it all. Oh, I wanna say the right things, but I can't find the words.
Whoa. So we
Cool.
doing a little bit of a time skip.
Yeah. Montage and all that. Awesome.
Good. Yeah.
That.
Yeah.
God damn.
Yeah.
No.
Oh yeah.
All right. Now. Yeah. Cool. Nice.
Oh wow. All right, season 3
Okay.
is done.
It is.
I can't.
That was a great way to end it.
with all the emotions I'm feeling
Yeah.
right now. this is such a fun place to be in as someone that enjoyed the campaign, but then to have things resolve in this way feels so just sweet and satisfying, but also so like sad and emotional because I don't know how much we're time skipping, but yeah, season 4 might be the last season at this point.
It could be, because with the things that we have as far as future conflicts, I feel like
they could do it in 12 episodes.
I feel like they could do it in 12 episodes. Because so now we can, a lot of the stuff that was spoilers we can talk about. There's still some spoiler stuff.
There's still some potentially, but yeah.
Like, okay, so Scanlan leaving. All right.
They turned it in just the group leaving.
Yeah, just the group leaving of like, hey,
oh my God.
We saved the day and all that stuff, right? It kind of pokes fun at the like meta of like a D&D party where it's like, well, this isn't a D&D party.
Right.
So they don't have to keep playing every week, right? You know, they don't have to keep things going. They have their own lives. Totally makes sense.
Yeah.
Scanlan goes off to be with his daughter, and they're like, yeah, we also have our own lives, and especially given that Vax
relationships have developed in such a way that they're going to go and do their own stuff.
And with Vax realizing like, oh, I don't know what this is, but that don't exactly seem too good. Yeah,
I need to take advantage of the time that I have right now.
Exactly. Yeah. Awesome. I love it.
Really good.
And making
Percy needing to be physically recovered.
Oh yeah, I love how that
Vex
happened.
and Trinket taking care of him. That just touches my heart. Percy. Okay, so Percy's like my favorite character of like story-wise stuff in campaign 1.
Yeah.
But the way that they've handled Percy from like an efficiency standpoint in this series, I really like. And in some ways I feel like the only one who comes like close to him in my mind as far as like emotional stuff that they can get into here actually is weirdly enough Vex, and I really love the way that Vex was handled this season.
Yes.
Like a lot. So the way that their relationship has developed naturally and has dealt with all the ups and downs.
Yep.
I'm just give me Vex. Oh, yeah. You know, Vexalia,
Vexy,
all the shipping time with them.
Exactly.
I love it.
Yeah. So okay. The two big things that they did here that, as far as timing and stuff, I was like, okay. Well, actually, no. The Raishan fight. I love how they handled it. Raishan was using a lot of magic that just felt unfair.
It felt so unfair.
It just felt unfair. Yeah. And like
that's how it should feel.
Right, that's how it should feel. And it's you're going to lose this fight. Like, that's how it's going to go.
Vox Machina's weakness has always been that they don't have really a proper arcane strong caster.
And
it's just
so
Scanlan,
when the spellcasters show up, it's basically like, all right, Scanlan, can you pull some shit? And if not, right? So the idea that, like also bringing in like D&D spells that might, like that are really good to know, and who knows, maybe they'll be relevant in the future of just holding someone in place. And that's terrifying. Just suddenly you freeze as she's coming in to eat you, or, oh, hey, just a big wall. You're trapped over there. It's just the druid. It's just the Ashari that she has beef with, right? And then the using the ritual that Keyleth did as one of the other ways that they can make the fight be quick.
Right.
Because we've seen, like, both with the death fake out, right? Yeah. Because that would be absolutely below the belt and like, okay, that's a cheap shot if we hadn't already seen that kind of thing happen, right?
Yes.
And so it's no, they all freak out because they don't know. And then, oh, hey, she comes up, Earth Elemental form, and just puts the disease back inside her. I love it.
Yeah, like, it's something that in a lot of ways, it feels like when they're setting up but we can't just have them wail on her until they do enough damage and hit it till it dies.
Right,
we have to have this be a more like emotional, powerful, singular, heroic thing. And we've used all the vestiges in a way that feels like it would be taking away from the characters to have the weapons just do an overpowered thing and solve it.
And we already had the big Thordak fight, so how do you keep the stakes up? But also, we've fought dragons before, so we don't want it to take a long time because we know they're probably going to succeed.
Right, you can't have it be an arbitrary thing because she has spellcasting. It has to be something that she wouldn't see coming. So it's that body, that curse, that thing that the Ashari did that we kept it like was cruel, but like you cannot get away from it. And in some ways, I like it because in a fun thematic way, Raishan was connected to Vax here.
Oh,
Vax tried to cheat fate.
Yeah. Yes.
And
it always
the cost caught up with him.
Yeah.
We don't know what way that's going to
Right.
affect him in some way.
But the Piper will get paid.
The Piper will get paid.
Yeah.
Now, with Raishan, she tried to cheat death and basically circumnavigate the whole thing here.
Right.
And in a very poetic,
Yeah. Is it
ironic kind of way.
is it Keyleth's clever thinking, or is it maybe just fate?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. It's fun. You don't
Right.
really have any way of distinguishing it between either other than just your point of view.
And
so,
for context, in the original campaign, what happened is Keyleth had this spell that almost never comes up as being useful.
right.
That
And it's
basically
because of the weird rules with regards to
Yeah.
D&D 5e with regards to the way that it actually like fundamentally works, and that's
Yeah.
contagion.
no, not contagion. No, feeble mind. And basically
Well, hold on. She tried to use contagion at one point, and it's because she didn't understand the way. that the
Constitution saving throws and legendary resistances and all
Well,
that
you
stuff.
have to
and it just
fail
didn't work.
3 saves in
Right.
a row.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about. Is the spell.
Yeah, but
This was effectively like contagion.
yeah, right. And so it's the thing that Marisha wanted to have Keyleth do that is a cool thing that never ended up working because they were up
Yes.
against dragons that are really hardy. But then so bringing it back here, that was a cool like way to do
But
it.
combining
But then-
it with the feeble mind spell.
But the feeble mind spell was what they did in the game, where basically
Yes.
it just made it so that Raishan wasn't intelligent anymore and she couldn't cast spells.
Yep.
And so then she's just a dragon and they fought those before and then they beat her. And this was after Raishan killed, I think, 2 of them.
Yes.
Right? So like the scare that we had with Scanlan going comatose, that was originally Raishan just killing him.
Yeah.
Right? And
Yeah.
so that having it happen in this way where we still we have the fight be really short. Keyleth is still able to do her cool thing that is as a result of her growth and all of that stuff.
She was the heroic one in actually defeating Raishan.
And so instead of it just being something where she gets the finishing move, since it really was that clutch and everything,
It was.
and also to keep the stakes up, so it did feel like all right, somebody's going to die and it's going to happen very quickly. And okay, good, we succeeded. It happened to be Raishan.
Right.
But if that hadn't worked, oh no, this would have been so
and
bad.
For point of reference here, in the game, this was such a desperate moment because of how fast the party members were going down, and the meteor storm that was cast that reduced everyone's health a ton,
Yep.
and just the way they had done this as a setup at all directly after fighting Thordak.
No rest or anything, just
Raishan has advantage on wisdom saving throws.
Yep.
Rolls very high
high
wisdom
modifier.
saving throws. The feeble mind spell needs to be, I believe, touch.
Well, so I don't think it's touch, but it's an intelligence saving throw.
And it's like an 8th level spell?
8th level spell, and it's one of the
Oh, is it intelligence saving
Yeah,
throw?
yeah. And it was one of
that's
Raishan's
why.
I think it might have been even Raishan's highest save.
Well, it's her highest save, but it's the thing of
And that
where
rolled like a 2, you know.
well, he was rolling with advantage too.
I think he might not have been because there were legendary resistances, but they like burned through them, and then but she still had like a plus 14 or something, right? So it really needed to be like
So
a 1
she
or a
needed
2.
like a 3 or 2 or a 1. Yeah,
Yeah,
'cause
exactly.
Even with Keyleth at 20 wisdom and potentially level like. What would that be? At least level 13?
Yeah, I think she had a DC
4,
20.
5.
I think she had a DC 20 because she had like a save boosting thing.
Oh, she did have at least a plus 1 or 2 save boosting thing.
but-
so yeah, at least 19.
Yeah, it was
potentially-
crazy unlikely, and there was lava everywhere. Like this was after Keyleth had fallen in lava
and as a
like
druid
almost
casting
died.
8th level spells, that like this was such a terrifyingly cool moment because it was what else is she going to use this spell for?
Right, and I think Marisha had been saving that spell specifically for Raishan through the Thordak fight because she was so like, we can't trust Raishan. Right. And so it's like I'm keeping this in reserve, and okay, cool. I have my moment. Super Hail Mary, and hey, it works.
It works.
And it was awesome.
And it's so cool because in D&D, spells, and this is why I want to address this like directly here, is that in D&D, spells of the high variety are encounter ending. They win the fight immediately. Raishan used one. Wall of Force here.
Yep.
Wall of Force in this way ends encounters.
Yeah.
You bisect the party, you split off all but one person there, you kill the healer, and then suddenly you're like, okay, now I'm going to open it, and right as I open it, boom, I hit you all with a breath attack or something.
Yeah, exactly.
This would have been horrible.
Yep.
So, while this season has felt like they've been moving away from the D&D campaign feeling, the fact that this fight went this way felt actually more like a D&D campaign than any of the other fights this season, because it was the one person got lucky on a roll and ended
pulled
up
some crazy shit.
And the DM just goes like,
oh, okay.
Oh, well,
all right.
That's the way the dice roll. That's how the story goes. And they added to it even more here by having there be build up to this, having it be connected with the earth elemental stuff, having it be not just hey, it reduces you to a brute, which, it would have been hard for them to explain that. Yeah. But I do think that's the only thing we missed here is I can imagine the ways in which they could have turned that into something where like her soul gets like cast out and she just watches as the body like slowly and then just collapses.
Yeah.
And then she just withers away to nothing.
Sure.
Or what would have been really cool is if the place itself like just pulled her in as like a withering soul, and then
that's what I thought she was going to do. Is she was going to be like, I'm going to pull you down into the earth, and you're just going to calcify and
or that. But I was saying that this ziggurat like literally like pulled her in, and she got absorbed by it.
Yeah, that would have been
hint at some things for later stuff because we can now talk about this. Whispered One's coming. I'm not going to say any more than that, but some cultists have done some chanting.
Yep. And
speaking that they're going to become the senses of him, and stuff.
And in case you forgot, the orb, that was what was. This might be a different orb theoretically. I don't know.
It is at the end of season 1.
But it's at the end of season 1. Delilah was setting something up, and it's like, okay, what is this? Whole thing, and here you go. Yeah. So I really like this. I also like that. They brought up spellcasting a lot in the Raishan fight because it feels apropos given what we're potentially going to go into next.
Yep.
Given that, Whispered One gave Delilah a lot of knowledge about magic and stuff.
Yep.
Oh, hey, so maybe
probably
there's
a very powerful magical being.
Probably a very powerful magical being, right? So that's just cool because that just, I like it,
But then having the Percy rescue be kind of the central conflict of the episode.
Yep. That's so okay. I wanna
go.
I have words. This kind of scene is very difficult to do in a satisfying way because we as the audience, once we hear Percy's soul is still in there, right, we're like, okay, we're getting him back. The thing that you have to do then is give a reason for why it works and to give consequence to it happening. We got both. The Vax thing, I already had a feeling that might be something that they go for, right? But when they went in there and it's okay, you find him, right? And you actually like make it a character moment that you actually get him out of here. How are they going to do that? Orthax saying that it's his shame that keeps him here. That is what lights the fires of my furnace because he knows that he actually brought this into the world.
Yeah.
And so now
Percy thinks he deserves this.
Right.
That he has to be here.
That was fantastic.
That's so
I
cool.
love it because it's completely in line with who Percy is as a character.
Yes.
And so it's fun because then even as a campaign viewer, I feel like I'm getting additional characterization when I've already watched 400, 500 hours of a campaign, right?
Yeah.
So that's wonderful.
Right.
But then too, that then makes it so that we really do have a reason for, all right, this is the thing that we attack and all that stuff. This is the thing that we undo. And so then to have the beautiful visual of Vex's tear falling into the thing where I'm like, all right, that's a bit much. But then when it lands on the gun, cools the gun.
Yeah.
And the splatter of it turns into a raven feather.
Well, the blue feather thing that she put in Vax, on Vax when he was going in and stuff.
It's like that's awesome. That's awesome. And the idea that, also Vax specifically went and communed with the Raven Queen or the Matron of Ravens to, see if this is possible and everything. And that whole conversation, I like it.
I really like that he kind of had hey, I understand that this is going the way it's going here. And I don't want to give away too much stuff here, but they had with the Xerxes stuff and with the gods related stuff, they've talked about the Matron of Ravens' ascension, right? In this series.
I think they did. I
don't want to spoil anything.
No, I feel like they did because I feel like Xerxes would have absolutely...
Well, no. I don't remember if they actually brought it up, but given what I know with regards to the Matron of Ravens' lore, if it's already been revealed, that's fine. We can go into the comments after this because there's no way y'all could spoil us about anything at this point because we've finished the series and we know everything that's coming ahead of time here, or at least we most likely do. That felt like something where doing something in that way feels in line also with her as a deity as well. You know, bending fate.
Sure. Right, because it's it'd be a bit hypocritical to be like, how dare you mortals, mess with the realm of the gods when I was a mortal who became a god.
You're just going to say it. Okay, never mind.
Oh, you already said the ascension thing.
Well, I didn't say the details of the thing.
All right. Well,
bro, listen.
Okay.
That's okay, fine.
Yeah.
If it had already been explained, then it's now explained. So.
Yeah. But, so that's fun. But, so that whole situation, I love how they handled it. That was great. And then going from there into like it really felt like we just tied all of the things that we had to like resolve in the season with a nice little bow. And then after that, we have plenty of time to do a chicken party in the mansion where Scanlan says, "Hey, I've realized what really matters most to me, and we're gonna be heading out.
We're gonna be going. I'm so happy. Like our characters have gone through a lot, and it's easy to forget that because they just handle everything so well, that they deserve some happiness. They deserve some rest. Are they gonna get it? Oh,
for a bit, you know. And they still have the agreement of like, oh no, totally. If other stuff comes up, then we'll save yourself.
The realm will
totally
just call on us,
right? Exactly, and we'll
Allura can cast sending. It's fine.
Exactly, and Keyleth can too. So it's like it'll be fine.
It'll be fine.
But it's gonna be fun.
Oh, it's gonna be fun.
And that's where we could get some of the side stories with the different characters of like, various things of character backstory stuff coming up of
that kind of stuff. So let's talk spoilers here because y'all, this is a great season. But like they did some things and they also closed off some things. So now season 4 does feel like it'll be the final season. Unless, so we got to talk spoilers here. So to talk about that, because it's hard to do predictions when you kind of just know what's most likely happening. Right. So if you want season 4 spoiled for you, keep listening, keep watching. That's a great idea.
But don't,
But you shouldn't do that.
Exactly. If you want spoilers, then like, I don't know, watch like the original campaign.
Exactly.
Right? Like,
it'll take you longer. In fact, you might have just enough time to do all that before season 4 even comes out.
Possibly.
Animation's hard. It takes a long time. But anyhow, So, right. So
Vecna's here. Awesome.
Cool.
Love it. I love that we got the design.
I like that we got a time skip specifically to show that there's some stuff that happened along that.
Yep.
I also love that this is happening still so independently of everybody. They didn't change something to have like the Matron of Ravens give like a he's here or something like that.
Yeah, exactly.
It's just they're going to be off doing their own thing. We could maybe get an episode of just like, hey, where is everybody at?
Right.
And I love that. But oh my God, given how much they've kind of given the downtime excuse to be almost like skipped through, I do not think we'll get 2 more seasons.
Oh, definitely not. I do not. Well, even with original campaign stuff, I don't think they really had material for 2 more seasons. Certainly, since they didn't do the thing that.
Well, it's the Bard's Lament. It's just...
Yeah, since that's not a point of conflict...
Our gallant boy coming in.
Right, like, and he might not even be there,
Which means there are some scenes that will just never be animated, and that is sad.
Right. Yeah. Oh... I do really want...
Well, like, that's the one scene.
Yeah.
The one side story scene.
Man, it's like, it would be so
God
wonderful.
Damn it, I'd love to see that animated.
Oh, yeah, the magic shop and everything and the potions and the... Yep.
They've been drinking off their booze.
Yeah, exactly. All right, everybody's got to die. See you in the next 10 seconds.
Everybody.
Partners.
Partners, Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Now, they could find some way to make it work.
They could, because...
But I really don't think we have the time.
So, okay, Pike's family. They could do that, but they don't need to because they already had all the awesome Pike stuff that they've been doing, right? But her and Grog being off together, that also means that Grog could learn to read. And that's what I need.
Oh, no, I get that. But I'm just saying that, like, in terms of what Season 4 will have, we got to have the God stuff. Mm-hmm. Which is going to be the very easy and convenient way that they can basically have all of Vox Machina level up in preparation for ninth level spells being cast around like it's nothing.
Right.
So, that's one part there. But we have to have multiple Vecna encounters.
Right, because there's 102 and then there's 115, 14?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah. So, the 102 one I think could work. So, okay, if we've got another 12 episode season, first 3 episodes, shenaniganery and learning that there's a problem. Next 3 episodes, end with 102 fight at episode 6, right? Mm-hmm. Next 3 episodes, go and talk to the gods and all that stuff and Vecna becoming a god. And then final 3 episodes, the conflict.
The Colossus and everything.
Yeah, exactly.
The big
right?
thing.
I think that works. I think
it works. It's very fast.
Yes, and also...
I think it's more just that you've got to cut. Like, you've got to cut some things. Because you can't do 2 12-episode seasons.
Oh, absolutely not.
What if
mm-hmm.
Hear me out here.
Uh-huh.
They have not had a series finale yet. They could Avatar The Last Airbender this and actually do 16 or 15 episodes.
Okay.
And the final episode is like an hour and a half long.
Well, right, because they did have a full 4-hour episode or whatever that's just the wrapping everything up after Vecna's been defeated. So I think they could definitely do that. I think...
Well, not for the purpose of just having an epilogue, but like
for
just allowing there to be like time in the beginning arcs to like properly set up.
I want to see things like they're going into the Colossus and then there's a bunch of people that are there and then they go and murder them and oh hey, it's Kaylee and right, like people like that. Like I want to see all that fucked up shit. But I think we're gonna realize that it's not actually gonna be as packed as we would think because it's not the Chroma Conclave. We don't have to go through, even if you just...
We don't have to go through realm hopping, continent hopping magic item quests.
We need to kill 4 dragons over the course of, these 2 seasons, right? Like we don't have to do that.
No, the Chroma Conclave is much bigger in scope, but I am excited and I'm also like, oh boy, I would love to know what they're thinking about the adaptation side of things here because that's probably why they've changed so much in this season was they were scoping out the 4th season and they're like
clearing the pipes for it.
Oh, we need to be ready to just hit the ball running, hit the ground running and have nothing that's kind of distracting.
Right, because you certainly wouldn't want to, thinking of it just from, a TV show angle, right?
No.
D&D campaign, you have side stories and stuff, that's fine. But, TV show, you don't want to have, this is our side story seson before we do the exciting final season stuff. Yeah, I think that could be real quick, though. They've already established, what's his face?
That's true.
So, I just want to strangle you, right? And given that Vax already has his affliction, basically...
That's going to be fun to have them showing him, not die.
Yeah, exactly. So, they could still have the disintegrate thing happen as a way to show Vecna's power, and then Vax just reassembles. Well, reassembles because he got turned to fucking dust, right? And then he just shows up later, and that's when it sparks the conversation of, yeah, so...
He just opens up his shirt and this shows where the disintegrate spell originally hit him and that spot's not fully formed away and so the necrotic is there as well or something.
Right. Also, something that I would love to have
Vax 9 lives or something.
I love the aesthetic of Vax decaying.
Yeah, it's the zombie bite.
Right.
It works so well.
Yeah, exactly. Right. It's the zombie bite.
Yeah.
That being said, Matron of Ravens, she doesn't believe in keeping things... bringing things back from the dead. So the fact that you're going into a zombie kind of form feels a bit
on the nose,
clashing, right?
Oh, no, I get that. Yeah,
it's okay, it communicates perfectly what us, the audience, need to understand. But lore-wise, wouldn't there be
No, I think in a lot of ways it's the difference between a death domain cleric and a grave domain cleric. It's the hey. I'm there to usher you to death, and then I'm there to manipulate that death. It's
Right.
like, and then the other thing, it's like, okay, there's a balance, there's an ecosystem here.
And you could also just totally do the thing of like, no, and then his body dies because, of course, that's the natural order of things. And then his spirit goes and becomes the matron's champion, right? Something like that. But
And then nobody can perv on him anymore, Oh, man.
Yeah.
But how are they going to have, sexy time with him having a thing that's very, oh, shoot, their relationship is going to be awkward. For some reason, Vax has been, like, really not intimate. And
no, but they've already banged.
I know.
But
I know.
yeah.
But their relationship is so PG sometimes, it might be something where they're like,
Oh, it's just not going to come up. Something's not going to come up. But
oh, my God.
hey, no, he goes back and Matron of Ravens. Yes. Okay, so I get that, like, you're gonna be taken, or whatever's gonna happen there.
Can you glamour my body
Could
a
you
little bit?
specifically make this part still work for just?
It would also be really
that
funny if
longer.
they just changed it where there was a little bit more of a mature thing with it, where he just actually talks. I don't think he'd do this, but he actually just talks with Keyleth about it.
No, I'm
and it's a thing of like, hey, no, he's got limited time.
Right, these are adults. Yeah, personal headcanon. We show him walking, and yes, he's hiding it. And then once he's alone with the woman he loves, he's like, so babe, here's the situation.
Yeah.
Right? Now, that's still
Imagine.
shitty to not tell your sister, but,
Well, yeah, but
it's still shitty.
It's still shitty.
But, then at least it's not covering the, I was dying this whole time and didn't tell you,
Right.
Now, he doesn't fully understand what's going on, but...
No.
But I can only, if that's his arm, I can only imagine what the rest of him is like.
Well, yeah, but I think that's the point, is that it's it starts basically at the point of where he clasped Percy, like in a way, like it's like something that's like coming out and it's headed towards his chest and torso.
But I thought his hands were okay.
Yeah, his hands are okay.
Oh, okay.
But I'm just saying that it's again, why is it on the wrist? It's the zombie bite, Jacob.
Yeah, no,
From a
I know.
media sense,
It's the you can cover it, but need clothing, but not entirely, and so the audience can see it without the person needing to be naked.
Yes.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Yes.
Right.
Yes. Should it have been coming up from like his chest neck area? Yes, that would have been way cooler in my opinion. But he has this armor thing that covers that.
But in before Baldur's Gate 3 happened, and before Keyleth's like, no, I actually turn into animals and all that stuff. I might seem like the very chaste, whatever person, but I am freaky.
I'm freaky, yeah.
Are you cool if I turn into a mountain lion?
No, I'm not. What the fuck, Kiki? I'm in love with you. She's like, oh, it's worth a shot.
And then she transforms, and then the animal talks to her.
It's still me.
Just the idea of that just hurts me. Anyway, but yeah, having Orthax being completely dealt with here.
Yep, I like it.
Having, all the party back together. Having Percy needing to recover in this way. I think there's a really fun way that it can explore the way in which Percy's going to be a little bit different post this, and that can set up some fun campaign 3 stuff.
Yep.
I'm very, very excited just in general for having the terror that Raishon's spellcasting was be something that makes them rely even more on Scanlan and how incredible it is that they
we got to build up
Scanlan's
the counterspell.
mansion. We have to build up the counterspell, but we have to build up basically the ways in which a being that can just freely just bamf into your presence at will and just be like, so you guys are doing this? Like, really? That's what you're doing? Okay.
All right.
That's great, but
I love that for you.
Yeah. But yeah, we're going to have to do the whole, trammels and all that stuff.
I'm guessing that the 9th level spell slot effectively is going to be like a physical item that Scanlan's going to get, either a scroll or a whatever. And it's going to be the, this can juice you up for something, right?
Well, yeah, that's why I think the gods meeting is going to be basically the equivalent of that, is that they're all going to have boons, basically, that are granted to them. And Scanlan's is one that will come into, like, his instrument or something like that.
Sure.
And it'll be something where, if you play, you know, if you play this tune, if you play the next tune you play on this, will basically grant you the ability to issue a demand of a god.
And then
like
exactly. And then we could basically have that built in where Scanlan's like, hey, but if we beat Vecna without this, hey Vax.
Yeah.
Raven Queen isn't watching right now, is she? Okay, so you know, I could maybe say, hey, stop that. He's our friend. He stays with us. You know.
Yeah, and they could build it up a little bit more than it was even built up in the in the show, because you can't have in-game mechanics be just understood by the general audience. Yeah. And also the context of timing a spell slot recovery with long rests and all that kind of shit.
Yeah, that's why I think it has to be like a physical item.
I could see it being a physical item. I really do like the God Boon idea as being like a, hey, this is also something that's really powerful.
Right, because
an item has to come from somewhere.
Right, because they did get
that
them.
builds up that person or thing as a place as being like,
yeah,
why the fuck was this sitting here?
Well, because
you know?
Scanlan's God Boon was always very much like the, you know, everyone else has ones of the spellcasters that make like sense. You don't. So, but
it's the Fellowship all getting gifts, you know, and stuff, and then it's like, and Sam, you know, good work there. You know?
Right, or Merry and Pippin, here's some daggers, you know.
What do we have in the trash that we haven't used in a while? Just tell them they're elven daggers. They're special elven daggers. Will they show up in the show or the story? Not really, no. Oh, Sam's rope, though. That's some good shit, yeah.
Much better than just an acorn.
Oh, my gosh. But
all right, let's go. Season 4.
Oh, I'm excited, but I'm really nervous because this is a good overall adaptation, I would say.
Oh, yeah.
Season 2 is coming, and they're making it right.
Oh, like
now.
Campaign 2?
Yeah. Sorry, did I say Season 2? Sorry.
Yeah.
Campaign 2 is coming, and it's being made right now.
Yep.
Do you think we might get Campaign 2
before
we get Campaign 1 ending?
We could, but no.
Or has just Titmouse gotten so big that they've now got the ability to work on both of them at the same time?
Maybe this is crazy talk, but
even the marketing for Campaign 2 is going to be nuts.
Oh yeah, even if they finish Campaign 2 before the end of Campaign 1, they hold on to it until after Campaign 1 ends.
Right.
Because you don't release the new thing when the old thing is reaching, like, you know, you don't want to have it steal your thunder.
Because they're separate campaigns.
The
way the marketing is going to have to work, you don't want people to necessarily think about where they're going to see Vax and Vex and Percy and all that in Campaign 2.
Yeah.
You have to like let them know this is a different.
You could do a thing where you have a teaser at the end of the final episode of this one to sort of like, you know, coming soon, you know, kind of like tease into it.
Sure.
Yeah.
Maybe. But yeah. Oh my God, it's going to be epic.
It's going to be fantastic. I'm so excited.
The final battle of Campaign 1. I mean, if you're here, you already know this. But it was so impactful to the D&D community of showing how incredible the emotion can be surrounding the rolling of dice in a game. And obviously, these are best friends and professionals, and they've been doing this for years.
Yep.
But this moment was, you could tell, just so impactful for them to have an actual conclusion that felt so satisfying and yet was so bittersweet.
The number of times I've watched the Sam Riegel, the Wide Deceiver, like clip, not just for the 9th level counterspell, but for the I'm going to use Bigby's hand to get up closer and not do the other stuff that everyone was helping with the trammels, because I need to be in range to be able to counterspell him.
Right.
Like that. It's just like so good.
It's part of the thing of where you can tell that Matt was dealing with a lot of stuff and couldn't necessarily like even plan for all the things that the characters could theoretically do.
Sure. Yep.
But it's just thinking about presenting this magnificent boss fight in a way that's going to be satisfying.
Yeah.
And, he gets to pull out all the stops here, shattering the area.
The map and exactly. Oh,
It's
so
incredible.
cool.
So,
Yeah.
the fact that we're going to get to see this series finished, fully animated, even if we don't see everything ever, in the campaigns fully animated.
We will always have the Puffin Forest animatic of
That's
Grog and
true.
Tyrion
That's true. Well
in the
said.
potion shop. We will always have that.
Fan animatics will always be there on YouTube.
That's right.
All right, y'all. Thank you so much for watching this episode's reaction and discussion. If you want to see the next episode's reaction and discussion right now, though, well, you're going to have to wait because season 4 is not announced yet.
Nope.
We do not. I mean, I think it's announced, but it's not, production or anything like that. So we'll have to wait for at least a year for that, at least. But yeah, we'll pick that back up when it's time. So thank you to everybody that's watched along with us there. We'll probably just go into the comments and just say hello now that we can and everything there, and that'll be fun. But take care, and we'll see you all in the next show that you come watch with us. You can check out all that stuff by subscribing. Check out the other videos there. If you want to get access to early access stuff on our Patreon, links in the description below. You can watch full-length timer reactions there as well, and any level support gets you access to our Discord, where you can chat with us in the community there about this show, about Critical Role, about the other campaigns in general, and also be sure to check out our Twitch channel. See if any of that interests you, we'll see you there. But until then, we're Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we'll see you all next time.